later as well.
Yeah, okay.
It is the 25th of December. This is Rabbi Furst, Pierke Avos, Hanuka.
Good morning, Mayor, as well. How are you today?
Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Okay, very good. Okay, again, as Lou said, this is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here, Yeshiva Tzalman here in Yerushalayim, care of Zoom. We're learning in our first year the tshuva from Rav Moshe Feinstein. It'll hopefully be coming up on the screen soon, if not yet. Yeah, it's coming up now. Let's just try and make it a little bit bigger. And, okay.
I haven't got it yet.
Okay, give it a chance. Should be coming soon.
Mhm.
Let me put that on the on the screen. Save. Hold on. Share. Oh, do you have to let me share the screen here?
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go.
Okay. Okay, let's see, which paragraph did we leave off in?
I have number 8.
Yeah, very good. Okay, let's start with number 8. Very good. Okay. Yeah.
So I haven't got.
Yeah,
Oh, now it's right. Now it's on. Right. Thank you.
Okay. Very good. Okay, who would like to read?
I would. Aval,
Mr. Brewer, that's Membe's
the Mishnah Brura, Havi, the Sefer.
Besif, no, that's been Sif.
Besif.
Sif cotton olive.
Okay. So the Roy, the Varech Zaman al Hayom. It's appropriate to bless Shechianu on the day. Mipnei tik po shel nes shehayabo. What is this word tik po?
Since it was the because of the strength of the intensity of the miracle that happened on it. It's Roy. There are those opinions that the Mishnah Berurah brings down. He cites those opinions that say it's fit to say a bracha shechianu on the actual day of Hanukkah, or perhaps he's talking about Purim here, one of the 2 days, or maybe both, because of the intensity of the miracle that took place then.
The Kevan de Mazman Lazman Kasi. Since from time to time,
Kevan Lizman Kasi, right? And since it comes from time to time.
So this is that it comes. What's hey?
Huadin, the same law applies. Huadin, the same law applies.
Same law applies. Kicho mo a day. Chamesh, but to all 5.
No, that's Moedei Hashem.
Moedei Hashem. Okay, to all the intermediate days of Hashem. So that's referring to Sukkot and Pesach, I presume. She mevarachin alehen zaman. That we say on them Shechianu. We say Shechianu each day of the Moed.
No, not on each day, but on the actual day, on the meaning. Well, not the days of Chol Hamoed, but we say on the Yom Tov itself.
Okay. Uve vior halacha kasav dehu mamor uketzia le hagre yavatz.
Yeah, that's the Rav Yonis and Yavitz. That's the Rav Yonis and Yavitz.
Okay, so Bior is to reveal.
Oh, yeah, that's in the Bir Halacha. The Bir Halacha of the Chafetz Chaim wrote the following, based on the more.
That's what he writes. That he writes that we should say it on the day.
Well, now he's going on. Bir Halacha the memor. Yeah, right. That statement is based on the more.
Okay. V'havi gam techilas lishono shehu ikar ta'amo ledina. And he brings also initially an expression that it is the essence of the reason for the law.
But Ikar means the main reason for the law.
He mitzad tokfo, from the aspect of the intensity shelnes of the miracle, shehaya bo eno shum tam shehiyeh shayich levarech zaman. Because from the perspective of the intensity of the miracle, that is in it. Yeah. What is shum?
Ain't no shum tam. There's no any. Shum means any. There's no reason. There's no shum tam. There's no reason.
There's not any reason that it should be appropriate to bless Shechianu. Excuse me. Kisheva Zman Hayom V'chol Shana Sheyirah Bo Hanes. That 7 times.
Not Shev, but Kishevo. When it comes a time of that day, each and every year, that occurred a miracle.
Lo lenes diachid, velo lenes dirabim. It's not a miracle for an individual, and it's not a miracle for a multitude.
Yeah, well, it's like neither. It's neither. You don't make a shechianu neither for a nace of a yachid nor a mace of a rabbi.
The rock Beroa Oso Mikom Sheyira Bo Hanes. That only what's Berua?
When you see the place of the miracle, meaning he's mentioning that you never see that we make a shechianu on the time that a miracle occurred. You only make neither for a yachid, an individual, nor for a group, a rabbi. You always make the shechianu for a miracle that occurred on the place, but not for the time that it took place.
I don't really get that. Can you give me an example?
Yeah, if you saw the place where the Og Melech of Bashan had tried to throw the mountain on Klal Yisrael,
Right.
and we were saved. You see that place, you make a bracha at that when you come to that place. You don't ever see you make a sheikhanu when the time comes for that nace. Only when they come to the place of that nace.
Tarich levarech v'chol ria she'achar shaloshim yom. It's required to bless. What is this word, ria?
Every time you sight, you see.
Every sighting after 30 days. So if you see the place of where Og did that, you say a shechianu, and then if you see it 30 days later, you say a shechianu again.
Right.
If you see it 20 days later, you don't say anything.
Right.
Kedeisa bivarachos daf nun daled amid aleph. As it is stated in brachos. V'gam rak birkas she'asa nisim la'avosenu v'lo she'hechianu. And also we only bless that she'asa nisim la'avosenu, and we don't bless shechianu.
Right, meaning the whole concept of shechianu doesn't apply. But we have a special bracha, she'asa nisim la'avosenu, but you don't make any shechianu. There's no shechianu at that point at all.
Ve'ikar ta'amo l'dina hu techilas l'shono shehavi be'vi'or halacha. So the essence of the reason for the law that one initially says that
Techilas l'shon, meaning the ikar tam, the primary reason for the law is, as is cited in the Bir Halacha, Techilas l'shon, at the beginning of his words. Techilas l'shon, at the beginning of his words.
Okay. Devalo mitzvahs sheyiloch menos visoda tzarich levarech zaman al hayom. What is this word divalo?
To be loved.
That it's not a mitzvah. And what is this word? She'iloach?
Shalach manos. This is
Shloach manos. It's not the mitzvah of shloach manos.
meaning without the mitzvah of shalach manos and the suda.
We would be required to say shechiano on Purim.
Right, on Purim.
Va'af shehu mi divrei Kabbalah tzarich chazuk keshel Torah. And
Right.
and even in the words of the Kabbalah, it's necessary. What is this word? Chazuk?
It needs to be reinforced. Since it's Dibri Kabbalah, since Purim is Dibri Kabbalah, it needs to have a reinforcement to treat it equally to that of the Torah.
I'm not following that last sentence. Because it's from the Kabbalah, it needs to be reinforced equal to the Torah?
Right. They wanted to give it a special status that it should be equivalent to that of Torah. So they had to give special dispensations to the mitzvahs of Purim.
So it's saying that because we have Mishloach Manos and the Suda, we don't say Shechianu
On the day itself.
on the day of Purim.
Right.
And that practice is a Kabbalah?
No, Kabbalah means Midirabanan.
That's a rabbinic decree that we should have the Mishloach Manos and the Suda.
Yeah. Everything when Purim has is the Rabbanan. Yeah, Purim is completely the Rabbanan.
So if the rabbis had not enacted that, then we would say Shechianu?
There's a case to be made that perhaps without that we would have been making the Shechianu.
Okay. And what is it that's reinforcing? The fact that the rabbis made the decree is reinforcing the
That would have been a special reinforcement of Purim to give it the same outward status as something which is observed from the Torah.
that would be if we said Shechianu?
If we would say Shechianu, right, on the actual day.
Hi.
Okay, so all right. V'havi gam meiri Shabbos daf kaf gimel amid aleph, and also the Meiri brings in Shabbos the Inyan Hanuka, under the subject of Hanuka, shekasav mi she'ein lo lahadlik, that it writes someone who does not light, ve'eno b'makom she'efshar lo lir'os, and he's not in a place where it's possible for him to see. What is Yud Aleph?
Yesh la'omer, yesh omrim. There are those that say.
There are those who say she mevarech la'atzmo she'asa nisim v'shehechianu b'layla rishona. There are those who say that he blesses by himself Sha'asa Nisim and Shechianu on the first day, even though he doesn't light and he can't see a menorah.
Right.
The Sha'asa Nisim b'chol halaylos, and then he says Sha'asa Nisim on every other day. Again, even though he doesn't have a menorah and he can't even see a menorah.
Right.
V'hadivarim nireim. What's nireim?
They seem to be they seem to be the words seem to be.
V'havi gam mivarchi Yosef b'shem harav Yochanan
Malchoy, Rabbi Yochanan
Malchoy. And also it is brought by Rav Yochanan with the Mevarche Yosef in the name of Rav Yochanan Morchi She Yivarech Ke She'ein Lo Megillah Birkas Shehechianu. That he blesses when there's not a Megillah, the blessing of Shechianu.
Right. He will make the bracha of Shechianu.
He will make Shechianu even though there's no Megillah.
Right.
Af Palig Harev Molchu Harev Yochanan Mochu Al Hameiri. Even this is a disagreement between Rav Yochanan Mochu and the Meiri Umaor Ukatzia Le'anayin
The Inyan
Sha'asanisim. What is Ma'or?
That's the Mora Katsia. We quoted that before. That was a sefer we quoted before, the Mora Katsia.
Oh, and the Mora Katsia, this is from the Mora Katsia on the subject of Sha'asanisim. V'daiso shelo yivarech, and it's his opinion that you do not bless.
The bracha of Asanisim, that bracha you don't make.
Right. Aval masik ha I don't know this abbreviation.
That's the Birke Yosef. The Birke Yosef concludes. Masik is to conclude. The Birke Yosef
Concludes the Birke Yosef Daha Acharonim, that the later stages Kasvu, they wrote Digam Sheha Chayinu Lo Yivarech, that also what is Hachayinu?
Shechianu, the bracha.
Oh, Shechianu, we don't bless.
So the Birke Yosef concludes of the Birke Yosef. The Birke Yosef is that the Shechianu is not to be said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Good.
All right, let's see, next page. let's see. Umeshama she
Umashma, it's indicated.
Umashma, it's indicated. That the Mahav,
That's the Mishnah Berurah and the Mishnah Berurah.
the Mishnah Berurah, noter daso yoter sheyivarech. What is noter?
Is leaning. It's apparent that the opinion the das of the Mishnah Berurah is inclining to say the bracha.
Is inclining to say the bracha. K'ma'ok v'ha me'iri.
Like
What
the
is k'ma'ok?
Murakatsia and the Me'iri. Like the Murakatsia and the Me'iri.
Okay, so all these people are saying that you should say Shechianu. The Gam B'Siman Tafresh Ayin Vav B'Shat Os Gimel. What's B'Shat?
B'Shat Sion Os Gimel.
Okay, so also in the Sharet Zion Os Gimel, Noter Daso Khan. It's apparent that this is the same opinion.
Right. I mean, his das is the same, right? That Mishnah Berurah is leaning that you should. He's leaning to say that you should make the bracha Shechianu.
Af shene'amar sham the Khan.
Shinisha, not Shnema, Shinishar.
Shenishar. Af Shenishar. Sham.
Shinisha Sham, Vikan B'Tzurchim Lamaisa. Even though Nishari remained there and Kan V'Hir B'Tzurchim Lamaisa. The Mishnah Berurah did not decide the halacha. Tzurchim.
Okay. Af shedacha b'vior halacha. What is shedaka? Dacha?
Av shedacha b'bir, even though that he was even though it was difficult in the Bir Halacha and also in the Mishnah Berurah.
Okay. The Gam Mishnah Berurah Lomar de Hamga. What is the Hamga?
The Magen Avraham. To say that the Magen Avraham, one of the commentaries on Shulchan Aruch.
Eri de Belayla Haisa Lo Megillah. To say that the Magen Avraham Eri is to see.
No, the Meiri, the Eri, no, excuse me, the Magen Avraham Eri, the Magen Avraham was speaking, referring to Belayla at the nighttime. This is referring to Purim. Referring to Purim.
So he was referring to the nighttime when there was a Megillah. Haisa Lo Megillah, that he did have a Megillah. She be'irach zaman Belayla. So that he blesses Shechianu at night.
Right.
Shiatza bezeh mitzad chiyuv birkas zaman al hayom, that he fulfills it with this from the perspective of the obligation to bless Shechianu on the day. The rak bayom lo. What is Yud Lamed?
Only on the day you're not supposed to make the bracha. The Yesh Omlim, the Hallel Megillah, the Megillah. Lo Hallel. Rak b'yom lo Hallel Megillah. Only in the day, meaning he had a Megillah at night, so he could make the Shechianu at night. But in the daytime, he didn't have a Megillah, so then he couldn't make the Shechianu in the day.
Vidalo kahaf mag. I don't know that.
Prima Gadin. That's not like the Prima Gadin.
It's not like the Prima Gadin. Shadaso digam bivracha bibirkas shehechianu Delilah yachol lekevan al mitzvas sheyiloach menoach manus. That also the blessing of Shechianu at night, he's able to make that blessing since it's a mitzvah. What is minus?
Excuse me. Mitzvah shalach monos. The mitzvah
Shalach manos. So I got that before. So it's that he blesses Shechianu at night because he's able to bless Shechianu at night because there is the mitzvah of shalach manos. She'al kain muchrach she'iri hamagah gam Magin Avraham gam b'mi shelo haya lo klal Megillah b'yom. Therefore, I forgot Mukhrach.
It's out of necessity. If so, it's out of necessity. It must be speaking that the Magen Avraham is referring to a case where the b'mish, a person does not have at all any Megillah at the daytime.
He has to have not have a Megillah.
Right, because
in order to do what?
In order to say the Shechianu, right, at night, to say the Shechianu at night, when he has a Megillah at night, it would only be possible then if he's not going to have any Megillah in the daytime.
And if he does have a Megillah in the daytime, then he doesn't say it at night, he says it in the day? Or he doesn't say it at all?
Both.
Okay, we'll have to stop here. Well, maybe I think we're going to review a bit more clarity on the situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm completely confused.
Okay.
Well, you did a good job.
Thank you, Mayor.
Roy, have a good afternoon.
Okay. You too. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Right.